rise and shine. It's day number 3, the diary of one paint. I have only 6 days to make an oil painting from start to finish, and this is day number 3. Let me tell you real quick what I've already done during the first 2 days. First, I needed to get some paint, ivory black and burnt umber, the colors I almost never use.
This is all because I wanted to work on the technique of Tiziano, Titian.
So I had to go to a shop, and I was lucky that they had it. Then the sketch, the initial drawing, and then glazing layer by layer. The unusual thing for me is to work in monochrome and grayscale, which I also almost never do. And then there was a struggle with a mess on my palette and on my canvas. Today is day number 3, and what am I doing? Let me tell you. Okay, I add more definition to the skin, to the face, and the hands, and the part of the leg. When I paint, I usually start with the lightest light. Here, I will be doing the same thing. I will find the lightest light and the darkest dark. I mark them on my canvas, and then I will dance from there. For a smooth transition from light to dark, I will use linseed oil. I should actually use Liquin because it dries faster, but since I don't like Liquin gives me this feeling of plastic, so no Liquin for me. That's why linseed oil, and I will hope that it'll dry. Today I also start using burnt umber because I need some warmth underneath of the cold color I will add later on. I do not start using any color yet because it's not the time, just black and white and burnt umber. And I'm afraid that by tomorrow the spots I need dry so that I can work with color won't have time to dry. So we'll see. Here's my painting. It already looks like a human being, doesn't it? With wings, but okay. As for technicalities, I use... Do you see it? You see my palette? As for technicalities, I use 5 or 6 brushes because it gets really messy with ivory black on my palette. What else? Squinting your eyes. This way you see the big shapes of light and shadow and you don't see the details. The details will distract you. So I'm squinting my eyes a lot. That's why I have wrinkles around my eyes, but who cares? I'm a painter, I'm an artist. Well, the goal is to cover the whole surface of the canvas, but I'm working piece by piece. I start with the lightest light and I dance from there, and I don't jump around. I just go in circles, or as my professor would say, in chain. So there is a chain of, and this chain pieces, they're all connected, and the paint I'm applying is pretty thin, so it's not blending very well. And the previous layer, as I said, is not completely dry, so partially I'm scratching off the previous layer, which is not good. And this is one of the challenges painting fast. Almost like plein air, but on plein air you're using a lot of paint, your layer is very thick. Here, no, it should be semi-transparent glazing. Today's day 3, and I actually should be happy with where I got so far with this painting, but knowing me and my brutally honest nature, I start critiquing myself a lot, even now. I'm stepping back a lot, and I look at the painting from a distance, and the longer I stare at it, the more I notice some details I don't like. When the color will be put on it, the painting will look different. The background, I did not touch it that much, and I should work on it more. I need some drama in the background because the figure itself is very static. There is a bit of movement, but I need more emotion in the background. Yeah, so these are my thoughts for day 3, and I'm not sure I will achieve the result I want, but it's too late to stop. To paint or not to paint? Of course to paint!